Hello everyone, I'm Nurse Cynthia and I'm based in Canada. I'm a licensed nurse who also practices in Alberta, Canada. So if today is your first time of watching my video, please kindly subscribe, comment below and give me a thumbs up. So on today's information is about international educated nurses who are planning to come to Canada, especially in Ontario. So if you have watched my previous video, you will understand that the process I used to become licensed in Ontario was through NNAS. NNAS was the first body that assessed my educational qualification to know if I was fit to become a nurse in Ontario, Canada. So, but right now, it's not only NNAS that is being accepted. There are other educational bodies that are now approved by CNO to use to evaluate international educated nurses, and one of them is WES. So if you're an international educated nurse and you came to Canada and you assessed your educational qualification, maybe you came through study, or you are coming through study, or you are coming through permanent residency, or you're already in Canada with your WES evaluation, it's also being accepted in CNO. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, going through NNS is this and that, So this is the best way to use your WES evaluation if you have already done it previously. All right. So what you need to do is that you have to reach out to WES so that you can give them the CNO details so that they can transfer your details to the College of Nurses of Ontario. Or if you have not started with your WES, you can start as soon as possible. Maybe if you are still in the express entry, or you are already in Canada, you can still use that particular route to go through it. Okay, so, or if you also want to use NNAS, that's fine, right? So for NNAS, you have to start from creating an application with NNAS, answering some questions. At the end of the day, you pay for the fee. I don't know how much it is right now. When I paid was 2 years ago. I think it was around 750 Canadian dollars, right? I don't know whether it's in Canadian dollars or in USD, right? Okay, it's in USD. All right, so you have to pay that particular money to NNAS. They will evaluate your credentials. They have to ask your school to send their curriculum and also your transcript. They also need your employer's response, and then the nursing council. All right, so these are the things that you have to go through in NNAS. So when they have gotten all those requirements, they will evaluate and send it to that particular province that you want them to send it to. Maybe Ontario, and also Alberta too uses NNS and WES. So that's how they do it. At the end of the day, when that particular report comes to CNO, College of Nurses of Ontario, you also have to pay money for CNO to assess that particular result coming from NNS, right? At the end of the day, if you have paid, they will assess you, and if you are eligible to become licensed nurse or a registered nurse in Canada, they will but in Ontario, they will tell you, okay, so now when you are eligible to do all those things, they will ask you to write jurisprudence. You have to show your criminal records, your status in Canada. All those things are very important. You have to make sure you have them. Okay, so after you must have provided all of this. If you wish to be a temporal nurse in Canada, in Ontario, you have to specify. Temporal nurse is meaning that they have to give you a grace of 1 year before you write your NCLEX. So for you to become that temporal nurse, you have to write your jurisprudence, but you have to be under observation if you are in the clinics, and you don't just go to any clinic. They are the ones that would specify the particular clinic you have to go to. So these are the things that you have to bear in mind. Okay, so if you want to be a category in those ones who wants to be permanent, you have to write your NCLEX, pass your NCLEX, then you have to then start working, you because when you pass your NCLEX, then when the NCLEX board send your past results to CNO, they also have to you also have to pay for the license before you start practicing. You don't just pass NCLEX and you start practicing. No, you have to pay for your license, then that is it. Okay, so that's how you become licensed practical nurse, or that's how you become licensed in Canada, in Ontario specifically, as an international educated nurse. So if you have any question regarding international educated nurse or any question in Canada, you have to send your comments and make sure you subscribe.